What's going on, boxing heads? It's Pull Kind of Boxing coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing mind. This video is a reaction to a video that's covered by Fair Use, and I'll be using a portion of this video and making commentary over it. This is so I came across this clip and I thought about Terence Crawford, right? I thought about Terence Crawford and his dealing with Dainiel Mckenna. You know what I'm saying? So much what's going on. McKinnon seemed to affect, you know what I'm saying, his decisions in making a deal with PBC. You see, Terence Crawford, this is his first time being a free agent. This is his first time being a free agent. So there's a lot of things that factor in to doing your own business with making big deals, multi-million-dollar deals, right? So, you got to have the right representation. And, Terence Crawford is familiar with MTK, working with Tyson Fury and all the business dealings over there. He saw what was happening behind the scenes with all the money that Tyson Fury was making. And so when he went over to Dubai, I'm pretty sure he formulated a relationship, but with McKenna. But McKenna, saying being who he is, saying more experienced businessman, probably broke it down to Terence Crawford at some point in time, and it made me thought about, said this scene in Pulp Fiction. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more hardcore boxing content, and I want y'all to take a look. I thought this was pretty germane to what I think that's going on with Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And I think he got it broke down to him. You know what I'm saying? Just like this character in Pulp Fiction, who was a boxer who, had a mob boss, was working for a mob boss. And, Bruce Willis, he was the boxer. And, he's sitting here with the mob boss, and the mob boss is breaking it down because he's accepted to take a dive, right? So he's just kind of like, smoothing it over because he knows Bruce Willis, is way better than the guy that's in the ring they're trying to promote, right? So he's trying to give him this cold ass delivery, you know what I'm saying? And the shit is like out of sight because it's played by Vin Reen. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with it. But we're gonna go into it, man. This shit is too funny, bro. Okay, check this out how my man just coldly just break it down because he don't want Bruce Willis to get his pride, to get the best of him. Check this out.
You gonna find when all this shit is over and done. I think you're gonna find yourself one smiling motherfucker. Thing is, Butch, right now you got ability, but painful as it may be, ability don't last. And your days are just about over. Now that's a hard motherfucking fact of life.
I like that shit. I like how he broke that shit down real cold in that 70s gangster. Now that's a hard motherfucking fact of life. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? So this, I love this delivery.
Life your ass is gonna have to get realistic about. See, this business is filled to the brim with unrealistic motherfuckers. Motherfuckers who thought their ass would age like wine. If you mean it turns to vinegar, it does. If you mean it gets better with age, it don't.
Can't you just see yourself breaking this down to a female? You know what I'm saying? The world is filled to the brim with a lot of unrealistic motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If you mean your age like vinegar, then it do. I mean, that shit is just too goddamn cold and smooth. You know what I'm saying? Don't you just wish you could just break this shit off to somebody real smooth? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and look how Bruce is looking at him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking this is how McKenna is just breaking this shit down to Crawford, and Crawford are like looking at this nigga like, damn man, what the fuck have I got myself into, man? Look at this shit.
Besides, Butch, how many fights do you think you got in you anyway? Two? Boxers don't have an old times day. You came close, but you never made it. And if you were gonna make it, you would have made it before now.
There go that BLK Prime money right there. You know what I'm saying? To fight David Avanesian. You know what I'm saying? Right there. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to make sure he keep the pressure on this dude. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey man, you know what I'm saying? If you would have made it, man, you would have been made it, right? You know, Crawford ain't gonna make it at 147. That's why you always talking about his accolades down at 140, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he's not gonna do any better, you know what I'm saying, at 147. He don't have any more fights left in him. You know what I'm saying? At the age of 35, you know what I'm saying? You talk about fighting, you know what I'm saying, the little young Hannibal, you know what I'm saying, that sacked Rome and Errol Spence Jr. And you're in the twilight, years. Nobody don't know if you got one, two fights left. You haven't fought that kind of competition, and even though you got fans that believe in you, you know what I'm saying? Like my man said here, you know what I'm saying? If you was gonna make a run at 147, man, you would have done Terence Crawford would have done that a long time ago by not linking up the belts, not fighting Danis Ugas tells the boxing world that this man ambition is gone. I mean, he even tells you in that interview with Kate Abdu that he's sitting on golden pond. He comfortable. He don't want anything else. He's just here playing a spoiler. He's just in the way. He's just here to block undisputed from other young fighters that are trying to make their legacy, right? And all his boxing fans, they don't care about that because they don't like Errol Spence Jr. So here, this man is looking for a payoff. Like right here, this payoff represents the money, the guarantee money he's getting from BLK Prime. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even on the fence like the Bruce Willis character here. He's just selling himself, selling his soul, selling his legacy, his real legacy, not that fake shit down at 140 because there wasn't nobody in that division. You know what I'm saying? But now that he's up in a real competitive division, now he wants to sell his soul. Now he wants to be concerned about going to the hospital for his family. Now he want to go to family events and all this shit here because he don't want to get his ass whipped, right? So he rather just sell out. He rather sell his soul, you know what I'm saying, to the highest bidder, you know what I'm saying, than face the competition. You know what I'm saying? Now it's money over legacy like Mayweather, right? But Mayweather made his bones. Mayweather fought his fights. See what I'm saying? They tell you one part, you know what I'm saying, of the situation. Pretty boy Floyd. Floyd was Pretty Boy Floyd before he was Money Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford never been Pretty Boy Floyd, right? He didn't fight no tough fights like Pretty Boy Floyd, right? So everybody can accept this kind of behavior from somebody who paid their dues and put in the work. See, that's why it's no problem with listening to Floyd Mayweather. But there's a problem when you got somebody like a Terence Crawford who fought got the worst undisputed championship at 140 with nobody in that division, and him keep bragging on it. You know what I'm saying? That's why the boxing world is looking at him sideways, like he's delusional, and his fans are delusional because we all hardcore boxing fans. We know that undisputed championship wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't fight. He didn't have no special talent in those divisions. So that's why people keep throwing that in the air, you know what I'm saying, from his side because he ain't got shit else. I mean, at 140, what does he have? Jeff Horn? You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no big name. That wasn't no signature win. So the whole thing is, you finally get a signature fight, and now all of a sudden you turn it around and it's about something else. It ain't about legacy no more. You know what I'm saying? I bet you if Errol Spence Jr. was David Avenesian, boy, he would go full force ahead. You know what I'm saying? If Errol Spence Jr. was three belts unified and he was Jeff Horn, boy, he would be salivating. It wouldn't be about be all about legacy again. It'll be all about legacy. It'll be all about boxing. But since it's a motherfucker that's gonna whip your ass, somebody who's gonna beat you down, somebody you don't think you can beat, it's a whole different situation. You see what I'm saying? See, the world is filled with a whole bunch of unrealistic motherfuckers filled to the brim with them. You know what I'm saying? That's a cold ass fact. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about a motherfucker age like vinegar, then it does. But if you're talking about wine, then a motherfucker don't. Let's get back into
You my nigga?
it. That's what McKenna had told Terence Crawford. You my nigga? Terence Crawford said, yeah, I'm your nigga. Yeah, you my nigga. Yeah, I'm your nigga. You gonna sign with BLK Prime? You know what I'm saying? You gonna sign with BLK Prime? Yeah, I'm your nigga, man. I'm your nigga.
Certainly appears so. Night of the fight, you may feel a slight sting. That's pride fucking with you. Fuck pride. Pride only hurts. It never helps. You fight through that shit.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna use of that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he played that. This was like the coldest scene in the world, man. That's pride fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So this is crazy, bro. That's pride fucking with you. All this EJ, you know what I'm saying, stuff walking away from the fight, you know what I'm saying? That's pride within Terence Crawford because, you know, he knows that EJ will become, you know what I'm saying, the first uh, undisputed champion at 147. And his pride won't allow him to be beaten by Errol Spence Jr., right? You know, that's pride fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? You got Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, the one, a dude that fucks up the most ever in boxing, right? He went and got Falumaloom by George Cambosos. You know what? That was a sure win. Trying to dodge fights with Devin Haney and legacy fights, and when it got Falumaloom by a cherry pick. Is Terence Crawford going to do the same thing? Because I'm pretty sure at 35 he's slipping in the gym. And I'm not saying I hope David Avenesian, you know what I'm saying, destroys him. But if he have no intentions on fighting Errol Spence Jr., then I hope, you know what I'm saying, like to God, that David Avenesians is imbued with the strength of his ancestors. You know, I think he's Greek, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Zeus would lend him some strength, you know what I'm saying? Lend him the strength of Hercules, you know what I'm saying? Throw down a lightning bolt and give him all the abilities of Hercules and knock this nigga out the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to dodge EJ, and he's trying to play a little childish hater. You know what I'm saying? By saying that Errol Spence Jr. don't know what the belts feel like around his waist. He don't know what to have the ring magazine and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some nanny boo boo. You know what I'm saying? I've done it and you didn't. But why can't he do it, bro? Why can't he do it? Because he got he's got a warrior sitting on the last belt with no honor. You know what I'm saying? With no warrior code. You know what I'm saying? You got a fighter that's sitting, a WBO champion that's sitting on the belt with no honor, bro. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there letting everybody know I'm a bitch ass nigga. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you can't deal with that, then it is what it is, right? So I don't understand, his fans, they willfully ignorant. because they're trying to overlook all that. But see, we real hardcore boxing fans, you know what I'm saying? They can say what the hell they want. They got, nobody gonna be shamed and let this bitch ass shit pass, right? We see it for what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot. I'm gonna break it down like Rand. You're saying, there's a whole lot of bitch ass niggas in the world, and it's filled to the brim with them. You know what I'm saying? And bitch ass niggas, they congregate and they attract each other. You know what I'm saying? If that's the kind of character that you like in a champion, then that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's going to hold up the division, somebody who's not going to fight their rivals, somebody who's going to hold out and hold the belt hostage. You know what I'm saying? That's pride fucking with you because you don't want to lose to your rival. You know what I'm saying? That's just what that is, bro. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, bro, because you're going to go down in boxing history as a bitch ass nigga. And and you don't care about that because you do not want Errol Spence Jr. to show you up. And you know the best way to do that is not share the ring with this man. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna let that pride eat you up because you know you're not the man you once was. You're not the man you once was, and you don't want to go in that ring and prove it. All the shit that you was talking, you gotta walk the walk, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get away from walking the walk. When you talk a lot of shit, you gotta back that up. You got to back that up, bro. You can't say the things that you said as a real brother out here. You know what I'm saying? After 4 years, the things you done said about this man, the time to pay the piper is here, and you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball, and your fans are trying to make excuses. You know what I'm saying? But we see what it is. We see what it is. We see who you dodged in the past. We see why you didn't sign with top rank and get into the fray with everybody. We see you hide. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come out and fight the fights, bro. When everybody was in the war. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You went back over to Zaddy. You know what I'm saying? You went back over to Zaddy and hid. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, bro, the time for pretending is over. You know what I'm saying? That the emperors don't have no clothes on, bro. We see your ass exposed. You know what I'm saying? We see you exposed, bro. So you can't front no more. We see the whole band. We see the whole band out front. You know what I'm saying? We see it all out in the open. You know what I'm saying? You can't hide, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and no matter what your supporters say, bro, making excuses. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? A duck is a duck. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit you was talking is garbage. Everything you said in the past is now negated by this cowardly move. You know what I'm saying? To go fight a David Avanesian. You didn't tell the PBC you was gonna go fight David Avanesian. Oh, Terence Crawford he could do what he want to do. No, not in the biggest fight that you said you wanted. You can't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if Errol Spence Jr. did some sucker ass shit like that. Then everybody be saying that nigga never wanted to fight Terence Crawford. So what's good for the gander, my nigga? What's good for the gander, my nigga, is good for the goose, right? So we got to, you know what I'm saying, look at this nigga and hold him accountable for this duck shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though he just out here collecting bags for his retirement. You see what I'm saying? That's just pride. And that shit's gonna sting, bro. But fuck pride. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass in the ring and stop being a hater. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to pull you aside and have a man code, you know what I'm saying, speech with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to teach you how to stand up like a champion, like a warrior, like a man. You know what I'm saying? And you do what you said you're gonna do, just like EJ said. I'm gonna go over here and clean up my side of the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go over here and clean up my side of the street, then I'm coming to take your shit. Uh-huh. Yeah. Come on over there, take your shit. Mm-hmm. You didn't think that was gonna be the case, did you? You didn't think it was gonna get here this soon, did you? You thought he was gonna still be drinking. Uh-huh. Yeah, you thought he was gonna still be messed up from eye surgery and you could still talk shit and get little shitty fights off his name. You didn't think it was gonna come real. to your front doorstep. You didn't think the day was gonna come when EJ was gonna hunt that ass down. But now that it's here and everybody can see your real colors, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You want to hide behind lies and propaganda. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga. Mm-mm. No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put cases on all you bitches over there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put cases on all you bitches, you know what I'm saying? Because you're sold out. You sold out, you talk shit for too many years. And now you got to pay the piper, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now that ass is aging like vinegar. It ain't aging like wine, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's aging like vinegar, my nigga. And EJ is still in his full prime. That motherfucker is still screaming on fire. You know what I'm saying? Charging right towards you. And your fans are trying to do everything they can to deflect from the fact that this man is screaming your name. He's screaming your name like Achilles was screaming outside in Troy. You know what I'm saying? Going back and forth with rage. Come out, screaming. Come out, Crawford. Come out. You know what I'm saying? Come out, Crawford. And Crawford, he's scared, bro. This nigga scared. You know what I'm saying? And when is he gonna when is he gonna answer that call to that young warrior? You know what I'm saying? When is he gonna answer that call, bro? You know what I'm saying? When are you gonna, get untuck your tail from between your legs and stop running? But that's all I got. This has been Pool Counter Boxing. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more hardcore box content, and I'll make sure this has been a reaction, and it's covered by fair use, and I just used a portion of it to talk about this video and my opinion. All right, see you guys in the next one. Peace.